The human body is constantly bombarded by a vast army of microscopic invaders. These include bacteria, viruses, and fungi, all seeking to make our bodies their home. Fortunately, we have evolved a remarkably complex and effective defense system, the immune system. This intricate network of cells and proteins works tirelessly to protect us from these invisible threats. Our skin, the largest organ in the human body, acts as the first line of defense. Like a tightly woven fabric, the skin provides a physical barrier against the outside world. It prevents the entry of most pathogens. The skin also produces oils and sweat that create a slightly acidic environment. This hostile environment inhibits the growth of many microbes. However, the skin is not impenetrable. Cuts, scrapes, and burns can create breaches in this protective barrier, allowing pathogens to enter the body. When this happens, the immune system must swiftly mobilize its forces to neutralize the threat and prevent infection. The immune system is incredibly complex, with different cells and proteins working together in a highly coordinated manner. Imagine a small cut on your finger. This breach in the skin allows bacteria, always present on surfaces, to enter the body. Immediately, the immune system leaps into action. The first responders are specialized immune cells called macrophages. Macrophages are like the sentinels of the immune system, patrolling the tissues and engulfing any foreign invaders they encounter. They recognize bacteria and other pathogens as non-self due to the presence of specific molecules on their surface. Once they encounter a bacterium, they engulf it in a process called phagocytosis. Inside the macrophage, the bacterium is broken down and destroyed by powerful enzymes. This process often leads to mild inflammation at the site of the cut, a sign that the immune system is actively fighting off the invaders. However, if the initial wave of macrophages is overwhelmed by the number of bacteria, they send out chemical signals calling for reinforcements. The chemical signals released by macrophages act like distress calls, summoning other immune cells to the site of infection. Among these reinforcements are neutrophils, another type of white blood cell that plays a crucial role in the early stages of immune response. Neutrophils are more numerous than macrophages and circulate throughout the bloodstream. They are highly mobile and can quickly migrate to areas of infection. Like macrophages, neutrophils are phagocytes, meaning they engulf and destroy bacteria. However, neutrophils are even more potent killers than macrophages. Upon arriving at the infection site, neutrophils release powerful antimicrobial substances that destroy bacteria and limit their spread. They also form physical barriers, trapping bacteria and preventing them from entering the bloodstream. The battle between neutrophils and bacteria is fierce and often results in the formation of pus, a mixture of dead neutrophils, bacteria, and tissue debris. Section 4, calling in the reinforcements, the adaptive immune response. While macrophages and neutrophils are busy fighting off the immediate threat, another branch of the immune system is preparing a more targeted attack. This is the adaptive immune response, a highly specialized system that learns to recognize and eliminate specific pathogens. The adaptive immune response is what gives us long-lasting immunity to diseases we have encountered before. Dendritic cells, another type of immune cell found in tissues, play a crucial role in initiating the adaptive immune response. These cells act like intelligence agents, collecting fragments of the invading bacteria and transporting them to the lymph nodes. Lymph nodes are small bean-shaped organs that act as command centers for the immune system. Inside the lymph nodes, dendritic cells present the bacterial fragments called antigens to specialized immune cells called helper T cells. Each helper T cell is equipped with unique receptors that recognize specific antigens. When a helper T cell encounters its matching antigen, it becomes activated and triggers a cascade of immune responses. Section 5, Antibodies Precision, Weapons of the Immune System. Activated helper T cells orchestrate a two-pronged attack against the invading bacteria. First, they stimulate killer T cells, which directly target and destroy infected cells. Second, they activate B cells, which produce antibodies. Antibodies are specialized proteins that act like guided missiles, targeting the specific bacteria that triggered the immune response. Each antibody has a unique shape that allows it to bind to a specific antigen on the surface of a bacterium. This binding marks the bacterium for destruction by other immune cells, such as macrophages and neutrophils. Antibodies can also neutralize bacteria by preventing them from attaching to and infecting healthy cells. The production of antibodies is a key feature of the adaptive immune response, providing long-lasting immunity against specific pathogens.